Oh man, what a hideous picture. I always shock myself with how hideous I'm capable of looking. Anyway. Mm. Let's see. Roll the old YouTube dice. Come on, YouTube, send out those notifications. Dynor does love the sun. Look. See, he's still there. Still in the same spot. Think I'm lying? You think I'm lying? He's in the same spot. He likes him some sun. What I have for lunch today? Nothing. Yeah. Chelsea Manning almost commits suicide. I don't know if that's true, but that would make her, pretty much in line with other trans people. They have a over the top high suicide rate. So TJ also attempted suicide just recently. Really, last night or something. I have a habit of streaming while I'm watching your older streams. What are you doing to my brain? I don't fucking know, dude. Like, what do you think? I've got a button over here that lights up when you start watching one of my old streams, and I'm like, ha, going live. Wow. Yeah, that's a. I mean, I don't like to see anybody kill themselves, so I don't really know Chelsea Manning or know much about her, really, but it sucks. It sucks. New website looks great. Good shit. I'm glad. I'm glad it's functional. I'm glad it's working out for everybody. All you'll have to do is pay attention to your Patreon for the, you know, your code every month or every couple of weeks when we change it. And Chelsea released classified info that put soldiers in danger. Well, that's what she went to jail for, right? Now, I remember there being a big debate in this country about whether or not those things qualified as whistleblowing. I tended to think that they did. Other people, obviously thought that they didn't. But anytime there's somebody that speaks out against the government, especially from the inside out, there's going to be people who are immediately like traitor, scumbag, liar. But Chelsea Manning revealed things about the way America prosecutes war that I think Americans needed to see. Now, none of them remember it now, but for a time, we were actually having a conversation in this country about how war happens in our name. Yep. She released, yeah, exactly. She released files showing, a side of the United States military that isn't sung about in country songs. You know, they fight for our freedom while laughing at the death of Iraqis. Oh yeah, like you don't hear that shit. Americans have this overblown vision in their head of soldiers being these like 100% honorable creatures, and the command being these 100% honorable creatures who are just looking to protect us so we have a place to sleep at night. And that ain't always the case, is it? My hope level, politically, financially, socially. My social hope level has always been high because I've never had a hard time having friends. But those other two, not very well. But what I mean, what are you gonna do? Live in a hopeless society. Cinema for cynics is not cynical enough. Shit. Why don't you start cinema for hardcore cynics then? Get with the program. Starting my first job as a tech support tomorrow. You said you were working most of your life. Were you stressed at the start? I'm trying to remember what I felt like getting my first job. I don't know. I mean, I don't remember feeling a whole lot of stress. But the first job that I had was pretty inconsequential, so there wasn't a lot of stress wrapped up in it. Um, I mean, I've definitely been fucking blown out by stress at jobs. Yeah, Howard Bloom created all those classic albums. My tech support job at Comcast literally made me go outside and punch cement walls. I mean, yeah, tech support can be incredibly stressful because like it's one of those jobs where you don't ever have a customer that isn't already pissed. That's the fucked up thing about tech support is if you're the tech support guy that's responsible for taking care of like a campus or a building, then somebody's computer breaks, even if it's due to their own stupid fucking error. When it breaks, it's your fault. And when it doesn't work the way it's supposed to and they can't get their job done as quickly as they need to, it's your fault. Even if they fucked it up, even if they dropped it or spilled coffee in it or fucking like, there's barely any idea of mea culpa when it comes to taking care of people's technology. They're just like, this fucking thing's broke. And God, I need it now. I can't work without it. You get a lot of that shit. Like, you don't have a million other things in your help desk queue. Like, they're the only fucking person. Like, I'm hired to babysit this one person and be on call 24 hours a day in case they have a fucking tech problem. That's how you get treated by a lot of the people that you serve. Who's the best heel wrestler of all time? I don't know. My favorite was George the Animal Steel. He was a great heel. Dude was crazy. His tongue was blue. He would like I don't know what he did. Probably sucked on some candy or something that would dye his tongue blue. So his tongue was blue, and he was always hanging it out. And he would eat the turnbuckle and shit. That was his thing. He'd like go over to the turnbuckle and like bite it with his teeth and rip a bunch of fluff out of it, and spit it everywhere. I'm really knowledgeable about Apple computers, to be precise. I know my way around a PC, but I was an Apple technician, so. I know my rare. Oh, I didn't say I know my way around a PP. Fuck you, man. I don't. When I say I liked Apple, I worked for a school district that supported Apple machines. So, like, I didn't choose what they used for computers. I just had to learn how to support them. Yeah, dude, 486 master race. The good old 486. Bum 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 bum. Will tonight's show be live? Yes, it'll be live, okay? It's always live. The Monday show is always live. Hate to be that guy, but if you were a Mac guy, Linux ain't far off, and Linux is way easier to work with for tech support. With it, you could even fix their computers without running all. Well, we used to use, like, I don't know. Linux was a small part of my job. We had a few machines that were dual boxing Linux and OS X for teachers who needed to use programs that wouldn't, but there were very few of those in the district. It was mostly just Macintosh. I mean, Linux can work for gaming. It's just a pain in the ass. You've got to manually update all your graphics drivers one by one, and it's a tough. A lot of games won't run in Linux, or you have to spend an inordinate amount of time configuring Linux to run the game. Those hands look like they are proportionately similar to a dwarf's. What's wrong with my hands? I ain't got tiny hands. Look, my hands are like as big as my head. As a kid at my school, brought his own wireless router to school and plugged it into one of the school's unfiltered lines. Yeah, well, duh. That happened all the time. Well, maybe not all the time, but usually it would be a teacher that I'd catch doing it. Because teachers didn't like the school filter either, even though they had access around most of it. And so teachers would bring in their own shit. And oftentimes it would take down like a wing of, especially in the early days when we were using hubs, they would plug in their routers incorrectly.
Faggots out here.
Oh, yep.
Damn it.
What? Well, yeah, you just walked out here.
Good one. Good one, Paul.
Now there's a faggot out here. There's a big old butt hunching faggot out here.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. How's the chat doing today, Paul?
I don't know, man. I can't really get a read. Some of them are real salty, and some of them are pretty mellow. It's kind of a 50-50.
Why y'all salty? Why y'all mellow?
It's a grab bag. Like they're
one thing.
they're fucking people bitching about everything under the sun in here. Just bitching. People are crying about like Richard Spencer, and I don't even know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on with these people. In Texas, and it's nearly 100 degrees. I'm dying. Well, welcome to fucking Texas. The good news is that'll be going on for the next 3 months without a stop. The bad news is, well, the bad news is the good news. Did I watch the Andy versus Tonka thing? Yeah, me and TJ watched it the other night, actually. Well, we didn't watch it. We watched AIU's coverage of it, which included a long, uninterrupted clip of the meltdown and shit. I still have no idea what the argument was about. I sat and listened to about 10 minutes of it, maybe a little less, 8 minutes of it, however much AIU put in his video. And I've got Literally no clue what they were arguing about.
Even at the end of the clip, yeah, you didn't know what they were arguing about.
Yeah, that was part of his point. He, you know. But one thing I could notice was Andy had a very suspicious look about him during those clips. A look that, unfortunately, I know well. The dark circles, the chapped white lips, the gaunt, pale expression, the constant energy, getting up and having to walk around and shit. I mean, it's very clear what was like, at least in my opinion. I want to, I don't want to slander nobody. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, pop on some X pills.
Popping on X, popping on X, popping on X pills.
Is Andy on meth? Because that sounds like meth. I've seen people on meth look that way, but what it looked like to me was coke burnout, which, somebody's on the back end of a 12, 13, 14-hour coke binge or something. They start looking like that. Real hollow, dark eyes, chapped white lips. Like, their lips are dry looking and kind of white and colorless.
I mean,
like this. Like if you press on your lip and then remove the finger away, see that whiteness? It's like that. Circulation is low in the face. But, I don't know, maybe he was just up a lot. Maybe up 2 days in a row or some shit, stressed out about whatever he was fighting with his boyfriend about.
I mean, YouTube can be pretty fucking stressful in and of itself. When you add to that all your interpersonal trauma, it just makes it worse.
Yeah, I think AIU said too that was like some kind of fucking 8.5-hour stream or some shit too. So I know streaming for a long time can make you look pretty haggard.
Yeah, although we made it out of our
yeah, none of us looked like
shape, so.
yeah, none of us looked blown out after the 12. At least not.
We weren't screaming at each other the entire time, so.
That's true.
So who knows? I don't want to speculate too much, but I think he might be onto something.
Yeah.
Cocaine is really making a comeback, huh?
I don't think, like,
I mean, it had its heyday in the 80s. It never went away.
that's my thing, is like people are always talking about Coke is this and Coke is out, Coke is in, and like for me, Coke, like, well, not for me personally. For me, Coke is always in. But I'm just saying, like, there's never been a period in my life where it hasn't been around, It hasn't been something you can go get. So, I don't know. But I was born in 1980 when it really started to sweep the nation, so.
New phrase, it's sweeping the nation. Okay.
Cocaina. Cocaina. Am I pumped for LA? Yeah, dude. Yeah, buddy. It's gonna be awesome. I just finished the 12-hour show and I enjoyed the piss out of it. Cool. Make sure you put the piss back in it, though.
That piss is vital to our show.
Like, it's fine to enjoy the piss out of it, but you got to mop that up and squeeze it back in there for me. Everybody's got to do their part.
Common first.
Yep.
Be kind, leave for one.
Jankum, dude. Yeah. Let's make some jankum, TJ. Next time you shit into one of these mason jars and stretch a balloon over this.
Okay.
And just sit it out here in the sun.
Right.
Yeah, when all the gases and the shit starts to break down, then we get a nice full balloon. We'll huff that gas. Yeah, buddy. Good old Jenkum.
Fucked us up good. Right south.
Dinore.
Getting hot once you want to shave.
Yeah, maybe we could make a tier on the Patreon for homemade Jenkum. Like, you know, the $20 tier gets you one bottle of homemade Jenkum made by one of the cast members every month. We'll just save all our shits and mail them out.
There you go. Here's a balloon filled with Jacob gas.
You're drinking kombucha? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. Cover drugs while on the drugs. Have the final episode be Crocodile. And have that be the final episode of DFF because you'll probably be dead after it. Dude, you don't die after one crocodile, do you? You just get, like, horribly, irrevocably addicted to it, right? But you don't croak.
Yeah, it takes a while.
Like, crocodile is, like, super impure and shit, so, like, people that do it a bunch of times... Well, yeah, if you do it wrong, but that's any drug, pretty much, except for, you know, like, weed. There's no way to, like, it's just impossible. It's impossible to OD. But, yeah, any drug, if you do it wrong, can be dangerous. But I'm just saying, like, let's say, you know, I spiked up, did one, you know, one hit of crocodile, did it right, I'd probably just get super fucking high. Well, that's one of the things that happens is people that are habitual users of crocodile get those, like, gangrenous sores and shit because it just eats your muscles and veins alive and shit. But, you know, if you just do it one time, you're probably fine. I had a friend that smoked crack one time just because he wanted to know what it felt like to smoke crack. Now, I don't condone doing that, and I didn't condone him doing that, but he's not a crackhead, you know? Would I do it? No. No, I don't. What did he say about it? He said it felt fucking great. Said it was like a big warm rush of energy, like washing over his body in waves over and over and over and over again. Just a peaceful kind of vitality. Shoo, shoo. People who smoke weed are criminals and should go to jail forever. Jail! Sounds like meth? No. Said the word peaceful. I did morphine and it was like sex. I've never done morphine illegally, but I've gotten shots of morphine in the hospital, and I will agree. I will agree, dude. When I had my gallbladder taken out, I went to the emergency room because I was having a gallbladder attack. I felt like I was dying. It felt like there was a spear through my body, like right under my tit, and then it went all the way through to my back. That's what I felt like I was dying. I went in there, the doctor took a look at me and hooked up the IV and immediately gave me this pretty massive dose of morphine. And it was like, I don't know, the most memorable drug experience of my life. Let's put it that way. The best high I ever had, absolutely. Without a doubt. Across the board. I'm not a super, you know, like, I haven't done every drug under the fucking sun. You know, I've done a little experimenting here and there, and nothing even came close to that. It was immediate, and it was just perfect. No pain, no, like, didn't care about shit, no worries. The loss of muscle tissue in crocodile comes from potassium hydroxide. Okay. Extremely corrosive. Got morphine for kidney stones. Yeah, I've never had kidney stones, but the gallbladder for sure. That was easily the most pain I've ever been into. I mean, it honestly felt like I had a sword stuck through me. You're addicted to morphine at 4 years old because of MRSA. So you got methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus as a kid, and they gave you morphine to treat the pain from it, and you got addicted? Yeesh. Yeah, I don't know what heroin feels like, but if it feels anything like morphine, then I know why people are so addicted to it. Paul, TJ won't say, so I ask you, how much do I have to donate to get you to go on JF's show? Don't make this a naughty priest thing. I don't know what kind of money that is. But thanks for the 100 weird squiggly things. I appreciate that. I don't want to go on JF's show. So I'm not taking donations for that. I have no desire to. Those are roops. Rupees, dude. I got 100 rupees. Sweet. Dude, how much grass did you have to cut down with your sword to get all those rupees, dude? That's a whole lot of roops. Whoa. What are you doing? I didn't invite you up here. You wanted to say hi? You wanted to say hi, everybody? Yeesh. Ever considered getting a large breed dog? Not for myself, no. If you're talking about like a Great Dane or a Mastiff or something, nope. If you're talking about like large breed like Sal, like golden retriever size or above or whatever, I've had dogs that big, so. It would be amazing to see you roast JF. Roast JF. I've done it before. Smoking on the grass, not picking it. These mini rupees buys you 10 grams of weed in India. That's how poor my country is. But I'm not. So who cares? Yay, 1%. Damn. So you're like a rich Indian dude, and you're like, yeah, my country's mostly just a poverty-stricken shithole, but I'm rich as fuck, so who gives a shit? Cool. I mean, I'd probably be the same way. I'm not lying. I'm not shitting on you for that. You're just like, I'm a rich Indian. But what you just told me is it costs $1.98 for 10 grams of weed in India, which means I know exactly where I'm retiring. I'm probably not going to have a very big retirement account, so I'm going to have to stretch that money pretty far. Time to go to India. Time to become an Indian national. Probably low quality weed. Yeah, but it's cheap. When's the last time you got anything for $1.98? That weed will give you deli belly. Oh. Oh. Will I dance in Bollywood movies? Yeah, I don't really know how to do it, though. I don't know how the Bollywood dance works. But sure, I'd do it. I know they do, like... like, they do a lot of face stuff. Stuff like that, you know?
Just want to fucking take a Bollywood movie and superimpose your over their big dance.
I don't know. I can't really do the... It's kind of belly dancing stuff. I don't know. Whoa. Whoa. Shut up. What are you being an asshole for? It's just your mom.
Come on, Sal.
Go in the Salvador. Thinking of becoming a submariner. The pay is 80K Australian a year.
My crap is already melted.
Ugh.
Ugh.
My frap is already melted. Ugh.
Ugh. Ugh.
Melty frap.
Water.
Your frap looks like diarrhea.
Fuck off. It's a beautiful green.
It's diarrhea
pretty
shit
it is.
green.
Look at it. Look at it. Look at the Starbucks. You know this meeting tomorrow's gonna be 4 hours long.
You told me last night.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
The meeting where everybody at Starbucks learns how to not be racist.
Is there something wrong with this, Sherry?
No, it's just sitting up there so it doesn't get wet if it rains.
Yeah. There was a lady yesterday who was a regular, and she gave me like those damn liberals when for the meeting or whatever.
What?
I don't know. It's like a bunch of conservatives are all like angry that we're having this meeting for some reason.
Angry that you're having it?
Yeah, they're
The
like
conservatives that work there?
No, like customers. They're like, why are you like closing for half a day to have just like stupid training?
I mean, they got a point.
And then they always go with them damn liberals. Cause like that's like literally like what she said. I was like, okay.
So this is Starbucks' corporate response to being in trouble for those black dudes that got arrested because they wouldn't leave a Starbucks.
Well, from what I have heard, I've pieced together, was it there was two black dudes waiting for their colleague or whatever.
No, I remember that. They were waiting for somebody. They
And
didn't
then
buy
They
anything.
didn't buy anything. They asked for the bathroom keys so they could go to the bathroom. And the person at the register was like, you need to buy something.
Yeah, those are for customers. And they were like, well, fuck you. And then
I don't know exactly what happened. Like,
something escalated at that point and the cops were called.
And they were like, I guess the people were like, you need to leave or something. Like they felt like the employees felt uncomfortable or something. And then they called the cops on them for...
Right. Well, that was a big hit of bad PR for Starbucks. So this whole fucking meeting you're having tomorrow is damage control for that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, look what we've done. We've trained every one of our baristas how to be sensitive to people of different races. It's like, all right. Get down, please. Go on. Go over there.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting paid. I got time and a half today too because it's Memorial Day or whatever.
Cool. Cool beans. Time and a half is always good.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like playing some Elite Dangerous
Yeah.
I think I might go upstairs and do a little elite streaming. I want to try and get back to a space station, sell all that data that
Are
I've
you
got.
gonna be on Twitch or on YouTube?
I don't know, probably on YouTube. Eventually, I want to try and go to Twitch, but I need to start like pimping it to people, at least here, you know?
Mhm.
I just don't. I need to put it in my default description.
It's
And
Twitch. Dot. Was it com or TV?
twitch.tv/Paul's_ego.
Yeah.
But I need to just put that in my description, and then maybe even create like a, hey, I'm streaming, like quick video to put up on
Yeah.
Highdeology so that people know.
Mhm. Yeah, people do that.
No, I know.
Yeah. Just like a 10-second video or whatever. Be like, I'm streaming on Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I don't want to make it like a fucking another job, another part of my job, but, you know, it's fun to, I like Twitch because I can play music over there.
Mhm. Mhm.
And that's really the only reason I care about Twitch.
Mhm.
I would just do it on YouTube exclusively if they weren't so fucking hard-assed
I'm
about.
gonna get that game just to kill you, Paul.
I mean, good luck. I'm fast as fuck, man.
Have a meet up in Starbucks. They can't kick you out. Yes, they can. They'll do that.
Not if you have a bunch of black people come only. Blacks only DFF meetup at a Starbucks. I know there's a few of you out there.
Today, one of our regulars who orders like 4 frappuccinos every day, she ordered 10.
10?
She ordered 10 to
She's
stock
just-
up for tomorrow.
To stock up?
Yeah.
How do you stock up on a frap?
She orders like 4 frappuccinos every day. She like freezes them and like just.
They're all for her?
I believe so.
No, dude.
Yeah,
4
I'm pretty
frappuccinos.
sure
She'd
she-
be dead
she
of
freezes
diabetes
them.
after a day. You can't drink 4 of those a day. Every day.
I mean, I don't know, dude. Like she comes in almost like every day, if not every other day.
Is she
like,
as big as the broadside of a barn?
No, I mean she's like big, but she's not like that big.
Holy fuck.
I mean she's probably like me-ish big, maybe a little bigger.
She should be 3 times your size
Yeah.
if she's drinking 4 fraps a
Like,
day.
I really like doubt that she is, but that's what I keep hearing.
Like it sound like usually when people get in like shit like that, they're getting them for like their office workers
I
or
know,
something.
but like I'm pretty sure that she freezes them and like.
Well, maybe she got
drinks
10
them.
today so that she could freeze them for tomorrow
Yeah,
when
that's
you
what
guys
I'm-
are going to be
that's what I'm saying.
closed.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but she gets like 4 every day.
I don't know. You should ask her.
I want to ask her, be like, hey, fat ass, are you drinking all 4 frappuccinos every day? Like, I'm not gonna do that.
You got to be slick about it. You can't be like that. You got to go to her like, oh man, I love drinking 4 frappuccinos in a day. I feel great when I do it. Well, how about you? You know?
Yeah. I mean, I should ask. I don't know, maybe be like, oh, so you get these for your coworkers? But no, I mean, I've heard from other people that she just does it for herself.
Well,
I mean, but we also have this other regular who comes in sometimes like 3 or 4 times a day and gets a venti frappuccino each time.
yeah.
And I mean, it's for her, and she's like drinking on the way out. Like, bam, like, you know, like.
Oh, she comes 4 times a day? Or comes once and gets 4?
Okay, I can talk about 2 different people.
Oh, 2 different people. Don't say the names. Don't dox people.
Susie gets gets 4 caramel frappuccinos.
Yeah.
Every day, almost, as far as I can tell, for herself.
Mm-hmm.
Cindy gets, she comes in a few times throughout the day.
And gets 1.
And gets 1 every time she comes in. And it's like...
2 to 3 to 4 times a day she's in there getting 1.
Yeah.
Jesus. Are they both big?
Cindy is extremely tiny.
How the fuck?
She has a kid, and I think, like, she's active. But she would get the light frappuccinos.
Oh, okay. Well,
but now
that's
that
different.
that's going away, we're trying to come up with new drinks for her and stuff. So,
She's...
but I love Cindy, and I like Susie too. I mean, they're both.
What are you
fine.
liking customers
They're
for?
both fine women, and I really like. They're like Susie tips every time, and Cindy is just like fun to talk to, so it's like whatever.
Yeah. Somebody said that they used to drink 2 monsters a day, and it's actually a pretty nasty addiction. And
Oh, yeah.
I totally fucking agree.
There
I
was
used to do it too. I used to have 2 every day. I'd go on my way into work in the morning and get 2 monsters, drink one on the way in, and
like,
one
just
at like
Starbucks?
no,
Oh, I was like, wait.
no Starbucks. That would be
Yeah.
pointless.
Yeah. Wow. We had a customer tell me once that in a different Starbucks, not ours, he was like drinking so much caffeine that he literally like passed out in the cafe at a Starbucks and had like the ambulance called on him. I mean,
I believe it.
he was like, yeah, that's when I realized I should have cut back. I was like, you think?
Get that tongue.
Like a big tongue.
I'm gonna get it.
Like a big tongue.
I'm gonna pinch it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get that tongue.
Sorry to like start talking about
No, no,
that.
that's okay. We're just
It's
shooting the
pretty-
shit out here.
I think it's pretty interesting sometimes though to hear like the stories from
The weird, yeah,
like,
weird customer
like-
stories are fun. Well, they're
hearing
fun
about,
for
like, the
me.
in circle of like Starbucks and stuff.
Well, yeah, so I
It's-
understand.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
I've got an inside track on
Mhm.
this shit.
But people who don't are like, what the fuck? I love it when people order like refreshers that have a bunch of caffeine in them, and they hand it to their children, and I'm like, they're not going to bed until 2 in the morning because they just don't check what's in it.
I mean, you
and-
gotta know though, when you're going to a Starbucks, you're getting a bunch of fucking coffee for your kids.
Well, I mean, like the
That ain't no
refreshers,
excuse.
like people think that the refreshers are just like like an herbal tea or something. They don't get that it's like caffeinated. But like, I'm not gonna warn them.
Not your job to warn them.
Yeah.
It's your job to make them their drink.
Yeah.
Kids with ADHD respond well to coffee. That's true. Like uppers for kids with ADHD are actually downers
Yeah, I've heard that.
for everybody else.
That's true. Green tea is okay for you? Yeah. We have like unsweet teas and stuff. The matcha though is like pre-sweetened. And then the passion tango has no caffeine, which is my favorite. So that's my go-to drink when I don't want caffeine. My manager made a board for like all the pets that come through the drive-through.
Come on. You lay down.
There's a super chat.
A shat.
Starbucks in Mumbai don't even have toilets.
Whoa.
Does Mumbai have toilets at all?
Don't you guys just poop in a hole in the floor in India?
Yeah.
It's what I saw on An Idiot Abroad when they sent Carl Pilkington to India. He had to squat over a hole in the ground and poop.
Nice. Just how I like it.
No, it's gibberish bullshit.
So,
Trying to get
Yeah.
you.
yeah? You sniffing? What are you sniffing my ears for?
It's called culture, Paul, you raciat.
Raciat.
Let's see Ashley's face, not yours.
Oh,
That's
I
a good-
look terrible.
You don't look
At
terrible.
me. Look.
You worked all day.
Yeah, I have sweaty bangs because my hat is right here and like it has this little crease, and then I
Get down.
sweat.
Get down. Get down. I'm done.
So
I'm
my
done.
my bangs like
Go on.
stick to my head too. My
What about your
forehead.
business?
I look bad.
I don't think so. I think you look adorable.
I'm sure you do. Yeah. I love sweaty bangs. Great. Here. Okay.
There you go.
There. That looks better, right?
There you go.
I need to cut my bangs, actually. They're, like, all in my face.
Ooh.
I love my hat, though.
Oh, thanks for the $10. Not sure what that was for, but... Whoa!
Nice.
Stupid shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Why the pink hair? Because I like it.
Why the pink hair, Ashley? Why?
I'm paying attention. No.
No, you stay down.
Stay down. I mean, I'm not really sweating anymore.
Schweddy.
It's just like running around being in front of coffee all day and like the hot air just blowing through the drive-through window.
Yep, Schweddy, Schweddy.
And then the heat escapes through your head, but it gets trapped in this hat.
So you're just Schweddy. Wow, Kobe's mind. Just dropping $10 like it ain't
Yeah.
nothing. Well, high K back to you.
My hair, I need to bleach it again. But I had like blue on this under part of my bangs. It's faded. And then I had blue down here, and that's faded. So I do fun things with it.
666, courtesy of some lady named Satan. Okay.
Nice.
Tell her I said thanks. Tell her I said thanks. The shitting in the streets thing isn't common in cities much. It's mostly a rural thing. And honestly, in a village, it's pleasant to go all natural. Yeah, I mean, I'm not adverse to pooping in a hole in the ground. Favorite Starbucks food? Mine's chocolate chip cookie.
That's pretty good.
I like the chocolate croissant, honestly.
I don't think you've had it, but the strawberry yogurt scone
Never had
is
it.
so good.
Yeah.
It has like little yogurt chips in it. It has like a strawberry like jelly, and it's just really good.
I'll tell you the thing I used to steal the most, though. Do you guys still have Madeleines and shortbread cookies?
Mhm.
I used to steal those all the time.
Cool. I don't think I've tried those ones.
Like, we'd always like take some shortbread cookies out and put them on a plate, you know, in the thing, and then when it was time to clean out the pastry case at midday, I would just eat all those cookies because you can't sell them.
Oh.
They've been out of the
Yeah,
package.
we don't take the Madeleines out of the package or anything.
We didn't take the
Just let
Madeleines.
you
We
know.
did with the shortbreads.
Oh, we don't do those either out of the package. I think my favorite like sandwich though would probably be the chicken sausage and gravy biscuit,
I like the
and the bacon goudas are also really good.
turkey bacon, the low-fat turkey
Really?
bacon. Yeah,
I think that tastes like cardboard.
no, I like it.
And so I put sriracha on it so it tastes like spicy cardboard. This green thing is a green tea frappuccino, the extra matcha,
Extra matcha.
and no classic.
Baby poop. Yeah, it does look like baby poop.
I don't know. I think it's a pretty green.
And it is. It's a little like baby poop, though.
Maybe slightly. The whipped cream is kind of. Yeah, it's matcha and whole milk. I mean, you can get like, I don't know, my iced green tea latte I get with coconut milk.
Cocoa nut milk.
I think dairy does something weird to the matcha and fucks it up a little bit. I don't know. Whatever. Shrek cum. Kind of.
Yeah, do a fart, Ashley.
No.
Do a fart. Come on.
No.
Come on. Do a fart. You know you wanna. Excited, nervous to start your weight loss thing? Not really. I'm just happy to be doing it.
I'm
You're doing it.
doing it, but I don't want to.
Well, nobody really wants to do a diet, but whatever. We're doing it.
Yeah. The only place I'm gonna have trouble controlling myself is at work.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's gonna be the toughest
I
spot for
tried
you.
the keto pink drink like yesterday because somebody ordered it, and
Was
I
it
was
good?
like, it's like passion tango, sugar-free vanilla, and heavy cream, and it is like really weird. Like I don't know how to explain it because it's not like terrible, but it's not good.
Sounds gross. I know it's hard to be attracted to each other, but try to grind through it for the sake of losing weight. What?
What? I'm attracted to sugar.
Sugar. Do a domestic abuse on Ashley. Whoosh.
That's mean.
What? He asked.
He didn't pay you though.
Yeah, but he asked nicely. He wasn't mean about it. It's just a little domestic abuse.
We would not make great parents. We're never having kids.
Nope. Now do one on Paul. Oh, they want you to do a domestic. Ah! Ow!
Hello there, me mate.
Miss Andrew, yeah, dude. You saw that. You saw that shit.
I look like a hot juggalette. Please no. Yes, I'm attracted to sweet things.
Stop being a bitch. Ashley didn't hit me. What? You just saw it.
I didn't hit you.
She walloped me real hard. There's like a lump. I got a lump.
It
Look.
wasn't me. That was your own dumbass running into like a wall or some shit. Too high to remember, probably.
I guess.
Wasn't me.
Be a man. All right. Well, I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna go inside. Might do some space trucking before the show tonight. Bye.